any comments on the question of business model risk or risk mitigation methodologies?
Yeah, so we take a number of measures to deal with risk. The first is screening. I get excited when I see the graphs like Constantine was putting up, because the data that's beginning to come out about buildings tells us what prospects are. So buildings that aren't heavy energy users, if they're already relatively efficient, we're not going to even start. So the first step is a screen. Then we have what I would call assessment risk or kind of design risk. How good is the energy model I have to assess this project? How sure do I feel about the savings? And then obviously you have construction risk. And we have in our structure a lot of ways to deal with that. Traditional construction protections around liquidated damages and bonding for the construction side. We also, then you have ongoing performance risk. The way we deal with that is we have, every project we do has active energy management. So we're on the hook to pay the property's energy bill. Every project we do, we bill them on their historical usage adjusted for weather and occupancy. For those of you unfamiliar with the model, it's been around a while. It's called the Chauffage model of energy efficiency. It started in Europe and it was common, and this is basically the transformation of that model to a big building, high finance world with modern accounting rules. But we have the risk of what happens with that bill over time, so we have active energy management that happens all the time, 24/7 in those buildings to make sure that they achieve their savings, so that's a key piece. We also bear some real estate risk, and we have to mitigate that. So we do a fair amount of financial analysis of the buildings that we're working in, because if they go busto, we're not going to get paid. So that's a piece of this we have to cover. The risk that keeps me up is the performance risk piece. The best loan loss reserve is one that never gets touched, right? And so our interests are aligned in that. We never. My fear is that as these products emerge, we actually have some not do so well, and the market goes, ooh, touch the loan loss reserve. We never want to touch that facility, right? And so that's the risk that concerns me now. We have to really perform in every case so that the debt markets begin to go, hey, this works.